What's up, y'all? Let's get into this whole situation. Let's talk about Miss Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. Let's get into this whole situation where, she allegedly walked off of the set of the Today Show. She was supposed to be on there, basically promoting her film that is on Netflix and things of that nature. And then she was supposed to come back on a Thursday and host for an hour. So she's supposed to host for an hour on Thursday, but then she was supposed to, promote her film that's on Netflix. And it didn't work out that way at all. And people are saying that she's a diva, especially when it comes to Bethenny Frankel. She's calling, this is a diva moment. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that Kelly Rowland was over there on the Today Show. So she knows how their dressing room is. She know, what it is expected. So something had to go wrong that we know nothing else about. And she probably wasn't having a diva moment. She was probably being disrespected, and she stood up for herself. Whether it's a good decision or a bad decision, one thing is for sure: you don't let people play in your face and walk all over you, because if you let them play with you once, they're gonna play with you twice. So let's get into what Bethenny Frankel had to say, y'all.
So Kelly Rowland walked off the set of the Today Show because the dressing room wasn't up to par. She was co-hosting with Hoda, and it wasn't it. I've co-hosted with Hoda, and I've arrived there, and the makeup area that you touch up in is often a drop cloth, like a black drop cloth. And then your dressing room is the size of a closet, and you're trying to fit all your people in the clown car. And you know what? You're so excited. You're so gracious. You're co-hosting on the Today Show, an institution in entertainment, a news organization that is not about fancy dressing rooms.
How did she know the issue was about the dressing room? How did she not know that it could have been other issues and the dressing room was the icing on the cake? Maybe she was talked to sarcastically. Maybe they was disrespecting her. Maybe they was playing in her face. Maybe there was something else going on. Maybe the energy was off. Maybe she felt like it was a setup. Maybe she felt like, oh, this ain't right. This ain't what it's supposed to be. And she was basically going off the vibe that she was getting from the people that was around her. And it's also alleged that J-Lo was there too as well, and she wanted to move to another area or a space to get ready, because not only is she's hosting, she is also going to be promoting her film. So they know that she's coming, they know that she's going to be there. So if there was any changes and where she was supposed to be, where she's supposed to, get ready and things of that nature, and if she has an itinerary telling her that she's going to be in this room or that room, and she's going to be somewhere, and then she get there and she's not there, and she's bringing the correct amount of people that she's supposed to have with her, and then now you tell her, oh, J-Lo's taking over, J-Lo's up there. Like, child, that's like basically telling her that, we're gonna downgrade you because we don't think you as special as her, so you gonna work out in this closet with you and your people regardless of what we told you. And we got Bethenny out here talking about she better be grateful, she better be happy. Child, no, you're not grateful and you're not happy when people are playing in your face and they're treating you less than what you are, when you know that you are somebody. Because even though maybe she walked off, maybe it was just too much, maybe because people gonna say that she's a diva, oh, look at her, she got a problem, and especially they're gonna try to use her skin tone against her, and she's never been out here doing anything to mess with people or disrespect people or be up in people's business. She's not that type of person. You're also telling her that she's not valuable. Someone else is more valuable than her when she done spent her time and she came through and she's bringing her people. And this is supposed to be a planned thing. You guys know she's coming. If there was going to be any discrepancies, if there was going to be anything that was going to be out of the ordinary that may be uncomfortable to her, you should have let her know, especially coming off the heels, of Monique talking about what's going on out here in these streets and how they've been treated and how black women are being treated in this industry. And then you have Miss Cookie, aka Taraji P. Henson, basically talking about her dressing room. So you guys know what's going on. So when she gets there, you give her a shoebox, and then on top of that, you tell her she better be happy and take this bread and take this cheese and run off like a little mouse and be happy. Girl, you better ask somebody.
Area is completely communal. The food is like grab a croissant and some plastic and pray for the best, and it's just not what that's about. And it's an honor to be there and to sit down with Hoda, and that was not the moment for Diva Expectations. That is not about fancy dressing rooms. The makeup area is completely communal. The food is like grab a croissant and some plastic and pray for the best. And it's just not what that's about. And it's an honor to be there and to sit down with Hoda.
If that's not what it's all about, then why did J-Lo get the best dressing room? Why did J-Lo have all the space that she needed? Because they felt like she was more valuable than Miss Kelly Rowland. So that's why she basically said, you know what, you don't really want me here, you don't really value me, you don't really appreciate me, but I know my worth, and therefore you're not going to make a corn or a penny off me. And it is what it is. It's one thing to let people walk all over you. You can't sleep at night when you let people walk all over you and disrespect you, when you know that they're doing something that ain't kosher. And then on top of that, they're gonna get people to be on here co-signing. Bethenny don't know what happened. She don't know what went on. She don't know how that woman felt. She don't know how she was treated. She don't know how she was talked to. You don't know how she could have been triggered, because when you are a black woman, you got to look out for everything, because you don't know if you got people in the building with tiki torches and things of that nature. You don't know, who don't like you just because of your skin color. You have no idea. So therefore, you try to balance it off and be nice and polite and try to get along. But then when you step out of boundaries and you want to disrespect, you're going to try to act funny and play in my face like I ain't who I am, then I'm going to have to let you know. And, when people don't speak up, people say, oh, why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And then once you speak up, oh, you need to be gracious. You need to be, honored to be at this institution. Like, child, like, come on, girl. Like, way too much. Kelly Rowland has more of an iconic status than you do, so you don't understand what it is to be treated like. And Bethenny has no idea what it's like to be a black woman. When you walk into these institutions and these places, sometimes they want to play in your face. Sometimes they want to trigger you. Sometimes you got people around you that don't like you just because of your skin tone and your skin color, or they feel like you don't deserve it, or you're not deserving of it, and you should be bowing down and being so happy that you have arrived. But when you have arrived, you get treated like ish. No, not today and not ever. And Kelly Rowland would be all right regardless of what the case may be, because you know what, she's a survivor. She's not gonna give up. Okay, when she walked out of that situation, she knew what it was and she did it anyway, because you know what, she valued herself more than she valued these other people trying to make a buck and a dollar off of her, even though she was promoting one of her Netflix films that is coming out next week or this week, child. But in any event, you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. In addition, if you check out Kelly Rowland's Instagram, you will see that she is getting ready in small places and small areas, and she have a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and that is just to be about it, and maybe another person. So it's not like she travels with a large entourage. And I'm pretty sure she's been at the Today Show before, so she knows their area, she knows their dressing rooms and things of that nature. So it's not like she was shocked or surprised. It most likely had to do with she was being disrespected.